Hey, 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 hey. Come on, let's do this live. I ain't waiting till 3 o'clock this day. Ain't nobody on now. I'm gonna come on right now. 'Cause I'm just sitting here waiting on 3 o'clock. Like, man, I wouldn't mind going to sleep before 3 o'clock. But look at what time it is. It's so close to 3 o'clock. So I'm like, okay. I thought about coming on early, but I was like, somebody on. So I was sitting up here waiting until 3 when everybody be going off. So I was like, well, let me see if anybody on. And nobody's on. So I'll be on. So here I go. So thank you to all of you that has told me that you watch me on your telly. Thank you. Shout out to you all. Now, have you all seen the Jeepers Creepers 4 movie trailer? I have. And like, the more about it. However, like now when you watch the movie, you're like, okay, well, how is it going to unfold? Oh, God. So, in the trailer, you see the character played by, wait, is that her? Oh, man. I want to say the character played by Sydney Craven. And I honestly, I don't, I think that's a pen name because Sydney from the movie Scream, then Craven via Wes Craven, Sydney Craven, movie names, horror movie names. Okay. I think this is her character. Anyways, when you see the trailer, you'll see who I'm talking about. She backs up into a trap. Her leg gets caught into a trap, and it's one of them. I call them teeth traps. One of them bite cramp, trap, traps. And I'm like, that don't look like the creeper stuff. That does not look like the creeper's trap. The creeper's trap is handmade, handcrafted, uh, engraved, something you see that make you want to stop and pause the video like, wait, what's that engraved on it? Does that say something on that? I mean, is that the once upon a time dagger up in this thing? Now I'm referencing when I saw Jeepers, Jeepers Creepers 3, and the truck had like this thing that shot out the back and got somebody in their calf muscle and pulled. I mean, and when it did, and it started pulling them back, that thing like had like, oh, it was beautiful. It had like carvings in it. It was chrome. It looked like it had some writing and some sigils and things like that. It looked like the Once Upon a Time, the ABC's Once Upon a Time series, the dagger that the who had that dagger? Rumpelstiltskin he had a dagger that was like engraved and carved and had his name on it, and I think it even went to like a bigger sword, like it was the tip of a bigger sword or something like that. Like it reminded me of that when I saw that um that thing with the truck when it came out and was pulling the boy back. Like it wasn't no regular like cord. Like they could have used a regular cord, but no, it was engraved and carved and oh, I mean when I saw that I was like, oh, what's that? Let me see. Like that looked like the dagger from Once Upon a Time. That looked like Rumpelstiltskin's dagger. I thought it might have been the same. I mean, I even went as far as I looked up Rumpelstiltskin's dagger to see if it had like the same carvings on it and stuff like that. So that's how it looked. Like it looked like it could have been the dagger, but and carving, but it wasn't the exact same carving. But I'm just saying, like the trap that the girl walked into. I mean, this is the trailer, so I'm thinking, me and my people, we talking about the trailer, and we like that somebody else put that trap there. Somebody else put that trap there. Like that ain't even the Jeepers Creepers trap. Like it's all regular. I'm like, ugh. We thinking somebody else put that trap there. So I don't know. I think that's just where we at with that right now. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that trap. Cause I mean, if that's the Jeepers Creeper trap, I'm like, ugh, that don't look handmade. That don't look carved from the ancients of days. That don't look like it's done been licked by the fires of hell or nothing. But okay, whatever. Hi, Rudy. How are you? 249, 253 here. Yeah, that thing looks smooth. That thing that came out the back of the truck in part three and got that one of them boys in the calf muscle. Boy, this thing look smooth. I'm like, wow, they went all out with that carving. Or at least that's how it looked on screen, like it was carved with little etches of all kinds of stuff. Just it just ugh. I'm so glad they didn't use like a regular rope. Okay, yeah, they could have. Regular rope could have been used, but it was carved and engraved, like signatured, and like just specifically for this person, the creeper. So I'm looking at that little trap that girl. Well, that trap that girl's leg got caught in, and I'm like, who else around here setting traps? Cause that one there don't belong to the creeper right there. That one, not that one. Oh. So yeah, I watched Nope, and I'm not sure if I let. You all know I did. I think I did. I did do a movie review though, because I was waiting on my love to do the movie review with me. But yeah, I'll say this about Nope. In my what I view, I'm gonna need a fans on the fans page just to tell you what I saw. Like, I mean, I enjoyed myself. I went to the movie like the second day it was out, and I had some breaded chicken fingers. Like the movie theater served food. I had some breaded chicken fingers. I had some beignets with some what was that? I think it was raspberry dip and Nutella dip, and um, the breaded chicken strips came with. I chose honey mustard, and I had a pack of M&Ms that I ain't even open because I was full of the bug, and some cherry soda, and I had my tray, and I had some pop bit of corn, some popcorn with some extra butter, and that was my first time like actually having a meal at the movies, and I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed them. Well, it's a few things I didn't enjoy about the movie, but I just enjoyed being at the movies. Like I made it a whole event. Me and my love, we got dressed. Um, we had outfits and we got dressed and went to the movies and ate our food um, during the movie and stuff. And it wasn't even crowded. And like we were the only two on our side and on the whole row, and then it was another two down on the same row. So that was four. It was like, I don't know, maybe 10 people in the whole place to be at the time we went to go see the movie. So, yeah, I enjoyed myself. I especially love that I got to order some beignets. And so, yeah, that was a note. I love the fact that I got to go out, like, and see it, like, the second day it came out. So, yeah, that was note. What else did I see? I saw Prey. Prey is a um, new Predator movie that came out. If you're here in the chat, I hope to see you. Let me see. Let me check and see if anybody in the chat. Oh, before I keep chattering. Okay. Link drop. Let me see if anybody's in the place to be. And if not, I'll keep it up till I get ready to be up out this piece. Um, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Pin message. Okay, I pinned it. I pinned it. Now back to the movie. Um, Prey. I saw Prey. I don't even know. Did Prey come out in the movies? Because I saw it on Hulu. I don't even know if Prey came out in the movies. I saw it on Hulu, and um, I watched Prey like shoot, about 6 times. The first 3 times I watched it, I watched it without the description on. Um, when I watch it on my iPad through the Hulu app, I can turn on the description, audio description, but on my TV, I, we didn't see any from my iPad to my TV and watch it like that. And the fourth time um, we watched it with the audio description on. Cause I was like, wait, I mean, okay, so the second time I watched it, okay, so the first time I watched, I ain't too much to see all that was going on. Like the third time, I don't know, like the third or fourth time, I still wasn't seeing everything. So like about about the fourth time, because I was like, wait a minute, just pause it and rewind it because I didn't see something. So good thing for pause and rewind. And that's how I got to see some stuff that was going on. And you had the audio description. I know the audio description. It was telling like stuff that I had missed. It was like describing stuff because I'm like, what is she doing? How did she do that? Like, how did she get out of that? Like, what? What is this? Like, but yeah, audio description did get a couple of descriptions incorrect. Uh, they were very noticeable. However, it was just like a couple of things, and we pointed out. I was like, wait, audio description said this and that, and then we were like, that's so okay. But yeah, I liked it. I watched it about like 6 times. Um, like 3 times without audio description, 4 times with audio description. So wait, yeah, I watched it about 4 times. I don't know. I watched it. I watched it at least 4 times, and I think I might have watched it 1 or 2 more times. And uh, spoiler alert. Should I keep going in the audio? Because I kind of want to say something about it. I be want to say something, but I don't be wanting to spoil it. Um, but I do be wanting to spoil it. So it kind of wasn't like satisfying because it referenced, and I don't know, I kind of feel like that's a little spoiler, but in Predator 2, there's a rocket to Danny Glover's character, and so this new movie Prey was supposed to be like where like show that same rifle. And then when it was shown in this movie, it didn't let you know what you wanted to know about it. Okay, so that's how I can say that, you know. So yeah, but I liked it, and I um was thinking like what type of predator this is because they are different kinds of predators. There are the women predators. There's the hybrid predators that are mixed with predator and human DNA. And I thought that's what this one was because it had a lot of human features. And but as I continued to watch it, like for like the fourth or fifth time, I was like, and after the movie, I was thinking about it. I was like, this might be a woman predator, but the woman predators are like tall, taller. But I did think that this was a woman predator just because like the two women in the movie were like mirroring each other, mirroring each other. So that's why I thought it was a woman predator. Princess Ayasan Sweet. Hi. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is about the horror festival. Is about the horror festival. So my theory on that is like the horror festival is a tourist attraction, and the people know the locals know that the locals are like over the tourist attraction or like made a deal with the carnival. The so time for the people to wake up, but like the closer and closer the date is for the people to wake up, like the more people they get, like the more money they rack up. So instead of telling the people to like fan out, fan off, go buy, toodaloos, they keep racking in the dough. But yeah, that's just my theory. It really has nothing to do with the trailer, um, because the trailer to me looks like a haunted house type of vibe to it once they arrive at the house. It has like a go through haunted house night. Not that the house is haunted itself, you know what I'm saying, but like a festival haunted house. So yeah, I got excited when I heard the words cosplay, and um I was concerned when I heard the words escape room. I was like, oh, escape room? Oh. So I was like, this is my theory before I saw the whole trailer. Just hearing cosplay and escape room, I thought that the truck was being used as like a walkthrough haunted house or what did I say? A tourist attraction. Like somebody even maybe took a side of the truck off and you could see inside of it, and it was a tourist attraction. that does not look like what the actual trailer is. That was just my brain going after seeing part 3 and being introduced more to what the truck looked like and things like that. So when I was told, hey, Jeepers Creepers 4 is coming out and there's a trailer, and I'm like, what? So I'm hearing it and I hear cosplay and escape room. And I'm like, oh, are they using the truck for a haunted house walkthrough? No, that does not look like the case. So yeah, it does look like it's kicking off the autumn season as far as horror festival festivities. I mean, before I, like I said, before I even completed watching the trailer, I was like, oh, okay, so when is this coming out? October? Just automatic October? No, September. I'm like, whoa, September. I mean, y'all really popping off the autumn season, eh? Like, all right. So we get the trailer this month, and then the movie is next month. And yeah, so I've seen a video. I have not done my research. I don't know. I've just been watching other people's videos. I've seen where the previous actor for the creeper is gonna not return. So I'm like, oh, all right. I mean, so I guess we'll get different mannerisms. So I guess with the different mannerisms, it'll like show us more insight as to the creature's layers, personality, perhaps. And I hope I would like to see character development, not development. The trap that you see the girl's leg get caught in the trailer is ordinary, and the creepers artillery is handcrafted and licked by the gods and forged by hell's fire. I mean, and then here's this ordinary random trap set over. It don't have no engravings on it. I mean, I'm thinking somebody else set the trap. I'm like, okay, well, who else is setting traps around here? Because yeah, it does supposed to be like some type of escape room type mess, but they don't need to be setting no traps like that. For this to be like a ha ha he he kiki fun and games thing. You don't need to be setting no trap to be scaring anybody because somebody got hurt. See, we gotta watch the movie for to see the unfolding of it all because the trailer did show plenty. It's just now we have to watch it all unfold. Hi, emotion. Have you seen the trailer for Jeepers Creepers 4? Have you seen the movie Nope? Have you seen the movie Prey? I've been up on my movie game this year. Link is available if you would like to speak versus typing. Oh, you're not a fan? Oh, you did see Nope. All right. I enjoyed watching Nope at the theaters. As I got up, I got dressed and went. I enjoyed myself. I laughed. I pointed out some things. And my love was like, shh, shh. I was like, yeah, but that. And it, shh. I was like, yeah, I was like, hey, it ain't me. That's just what's on the screen. Like, it was like, shh. I had fun. I was like, you barely get out. Yeah, I think that was my first movie I saw all summer, maybe, at the theaters. Was Nope. And then I saw Prey on Hulu, the new Predator movie that just came out like But last week or the week before, it's new. Yeah, I think I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan of Jeepers Creepers. I think I am. I mean, I watch them. I watch them. I've seen one, two, and three. However, I watched one, and it's a couple of scenes in one where I watched with my hands over my eyes and my ears. I plugged my ears and I put my fingers over my eyes, and I was saying la 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 la, and I was watching the movie like through my fingers. So something happened in the movie, and I ain't know it happened. In my mind, everybody lived happily ever after because I was like, la 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 la. I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this. I was just so in denial. And I just recently, I think it was earlier this summer, was watching a movie review on what happened at the end of part 1, and the person that was doing the movie review was like, "Yeah, so and so, something happened to so and so, and Derry," and I was like, "No, it didn't. He lived. You no, he lived." And somebody came at me in the comments was like, "How did you think he lived when so and so and so?" I said, cause he showed up in part 2, and he had all this thing. I saw him. He was alive. I saw him. And so they was like, "No, he didn't make it. He was girl, no." So I was like, "What?" I was like, so I looked it up. You can look up all this stuff on YouTube. And I looked up the end scene, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the part where I had my hands over my ears, and I was peeking through my fingers, and I had my eyes covered, and I was saying la 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 la." So I missed all that, and I watched it this time. I was like, "Oh, ooh, oh, I see why they say yeah, okay, I see now. He gone." He gone. Oh, okay. Um. So yeah, that was part 1. Part 2 was a little more. I don't know what I would say if I say like a little more interesting. Like not so much as that, because part 1 was interesting and scary. It's just okay. So part 2, it was kind of comedic, not all the way ha ha he he, but like interesting, cool. Like, okay, so the part I'm talking about in part 2, where I thought it was interesting, like, ooh, like when he was ghost riding the whip, I was like, oh snap, look, like, oh, like what? He ghost riding the whip. He on top of the truck. I was like, oh, I just thought that was so cool. And so, yeah, and just how, so yeah, that part, I thought that part was pretty cool. And Well, there's a couple of more parts, but that was like the coolest part. And part two that I can recall that was cool for me. And then part three was, oh my goodness, it was a few parts in there that was just like cool, like enjoyable. I don't know. uh, let's see, part three. It come on. It come on. When it come on, it's the boy running. He running. I mean, he booking. Boom, boom, boom. Then the creeper like throw his little star thing made of belly button, and he like misses. And you like, okay, yes, all right, somebody get in the way. And he make it to the car, and then it's another car coming. So it's like, okay, he finna get help. All right, yeah, we keep cheering him on like yes. And then swoop. And I mean, you see, okay, he not just running, but he running. He got a machete. So you're like, oh snap, what he done did? He got a machete. So, but yeah, and then, whew. So yeah, I like that part. And part three, I like the truck scene, the first truck scene with the bikers, the dirt bikers. Um, I love the part where the dagger came out of the back of the truck, and when it was pulling back, I mean you could see like it was some carving details, and the carving details looked amazing, awesome, miraculous. Like I mean, wow, what details? Like it wasn't just a cord. It was it was designed and handcrafted, probably like by a blacksmith type looking carving and swirling and things in this thing. So I like seeing that. Um, the truck scene was all right when they went to like somebody's house, and then like somebody was telling them like the shh, but but they cell phone went off. That I like that part. Um, let's see. Another inside of the truck part where the creeper was inside the truck and he got caught by his own booby trap. And it looked like the movie, I think the movie was supposed to be in 3D. I think. Because I was like, was that supposed to be in 3D? Because if it was, that was pretty cool. And yeah, I think, uh, yeah. So I mean, part three, like, had like more awesomeness. like, uh, in it. Let's see. Yeah. So I don't know. Am I a fan? East Dad in the building. Now let's go down the line. I know Omo Oshun, you all. She has a great channel. If you all are not connected, I would suggest you do so. Connect. East Dad, he has an awesome channel. If you're not connected with East Dad, I would suggest you all do so. And those are my two VIPs in the building. Rudy's in the building. You can connect with Rudy. He's a VIP up in here. I think Princess is new. I'm not familiar with your name, so I think you're new. Welcome, welcome. I do. And how are you all? And I hope you all are enjoying your night, whether you're getting ready to go to bed or you're up early, depending on the coast you on. Thank you so much for giving me your attention when you did. I was over in Omo Shoes Live a few hours ago, and she's been speaking on current topics. And I enjoyed that tonight. She caught me on a good night. I really chatted in her chat to last night. I sure did. I had me a good time chatting in her chat last night. Excellent. Excellent. That's good. Good, good. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. I'm just chatting about the new Jeepers Creepers 4, the trailer that's out now. You can see it on YouTube, the trailer. Jeepers Creepers Reborn, um, Part 4, or Jeepers Creepers Part 4 Reborn, whatever. Jeepers Creepers Reborn Part 4? I don't know how it's being said. Jeepers Creepers, I typed in Jeepers Creepers 4 trailer, and it came up Jeepers Creepers Reborn. So I'm I was talking about the trailer and the trap I saw that didn't look like it belonged to the creeper, because the creeper's um, weaponry is handcrafted and carved by uh, the creeper himself. Some of them, and who carved that thing that shot out the back of that truck that got that boy's calf. I don't know who carved that, but when I saw that, I was like, that's magnificent. I thought it was the I thought it was like the same carving as the dagger from the series Once Upon a Time from ABC, but it's not. But it's like you saw it, it was like curved and it had all kinds of carvings on it. Ooh, that thing was pretty. It was pretty. So I don't know who put this regular looking clamp trap down on the floor. Uh, we just now gotta wait and watch the movie September come out September. I saw it say 19th, 20th, and the 21st. So but that's for a fan. That's for a special night fan viewing. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out with me seeing it. And I spoke on my movie experience watching the movie Nope. I went to the movies and saw that the second day it was out. Um, and I saw Prey on Hulu, the new Predators movie. Um, I am a fan of Predator. Yes, I am. Um, and hearing that the rifle from Predators 2 was going to be in this movie got me hyped to see this movie because I kind of was like not hyped to see this movie because the trailer had came out like months ago in the summer and I was like, I saw the trailer like one time. I was like, it just didn't give me enough to even care. I ain't barely see what was going on. I ain't know what year it was or nothing. I had everything wrong. When I looked at that trailer, I was like, "Oh, is it modern day? I don't know when this thing is." I didn't look hard at it. But then when it came out, there was a new trailer that came out, and so when I saw the new trailer, I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, run that. I'm ready." And I have seen this movie like five, maybe six times, a good four times, possibly another time after that, because I kept missing what was going on the first three times I watched it. And then the fourth time I watched it with audio description on. And I think the second time I might have watched it with audio description on. But yeah, I was like, I gotta watch this with audio description on. Actually, yeah, I did watch it like another two times because after audio description, I think I watched it again with audio description just so I could see everything. Because like each time I saw something else, I saw something else, I saw something else, I saw something else. It's a lot in this movie to see. And then it's like, okay, well, what type of predator is this? Is this a um my love was saying that this is like a prehistoric. Oh, this is the word prehistoric. What you call that thing? Pre pre primary. But I was like, no, it can't be because Predators was out back when the what the pyramids. was out, they would come and do they hunting and things back in Egypt. Like they like it should be more advanced. But yeah, we was like, well, we was kind of going back and forth, like, no, this predator, no, it's that predator, no, it's this type of predator. I think it's like I think it's what you call that, a hybrid with human DNA predator. I also think it's a woman predator, but my love was like, it's a short predator. It's not even tall, and the women predators are tall. And I was like, oh, okay, well. Then we thought it might have been a young blood predator, but it went by a code, so it's not a young blood predator because it like went by a code. But yeah, so now after seeing Prey, I'm on my agenda is to go and watch other people's like review of it, like the breakdown, the people that do the breakdown and they know what type of predator this is, and so I can know what type of predator it is. They know all the predators and they've read the comic books and things like that. And I'm like, okay, thank you for telling me. Yeah, the movie didn't really suffice. It was interesting though, like it was entertaining. Um, when I saw the trailer to it, oh, when I saw the trailer to it, I honestly thought it was like a movie Pocahontas. I mean, they even had the just around the river being scene. Okay. And in my head, when I saw the second trailer that came out, I was so hyped to see this movie. I was like, oh, this Pocahontas. Oh, that's John Smith and his crew right there. That's Pocahontas. She the daughter. She the chief's daughter. That's how come she get to do what she want to do. And I just created a whole nother movie in my head. And I'm just when I saw it, I just had that in my head. And then like after the fifth time, I had to like let that go. I'm like, okay, so she's not the chief's daughter. Okay, all right, okay. Whew, that's just something in my head that I see it. Okay. I'll be creating some stuff. But it did seem like that during the trailer. If you hype, you can see it too. I just was like, oh no, I done seen Pocahontas a bunch of times. This Disney Pocahontas and and this is the movie Pocahontas. It's its own movie, you guys. It's not the movie that I wrote. It is 3:45 in the AM Eastern. Thank you so much for attending this live. You didn't have to, but you did anyway. I would like to know if you saw my scheduled live earlier yesterday. Like, if you just saw, like, oh, so and so is going to have a live at so and so o'clock. Like, sometimes I'll see people who has like scheduled a live, and you can click on like, oh, remind me, or like that. Like, did you guys see that from me? I was trying to see where it was. It was not on my page. It was not in my feed, and I was like, well, maybe I can't see it because I created it. So I would have to like not be in my account to see it. So I thought I'd ask other like yourselves and others, like, because you're not in my account. Like, did you see that I had scheduled a live yesterday? Because I want to know. I would like to know how that works, because I did schedule a live yesterday, and I think it was my first live that I scheduled beforehand, because I usually just pop up in here. But yesterday I scheduled a live, and I just wanted to know if it was seen, if it was visible. Like, I don't care if you came and saw it upon the replay, was it visible? So that I can keep scheduling. Should I feel like scheduling? Or just bust up in bust up in it. But yeah, I thought to schedule it so to show what I was speaking on, and that gives you, the opportunity to be like, oh, she's speaking on that. Oh, well, let me go, type that into the YouTubery and see what that be about. So when her live come on, I could be like, oh, girl, I saw that. Yes, yeah. Or, yeah, or not. Oh yeah, I don't even know if the reminder or the schedule live was even visible. So what else? Gotta keep on pushing. Thank you to anyone in the chat that I do not see. Um, it's not because I'm not looking at the chat. It's just that I'm not seeing you. So if you are here in the chat, thank you.